and worketh willingly with her hand.
No, she supposed to be at home just kicking it, watching the soap operas. And the man go out there and work and bring in all the money for her. You got to be able to take care of doing the things. How can she do that? How can a virtuous woman do this when this world say a man supposed to do everything? All she supposed to do is just kick back, just make babies for him. What they call it, run around barefooted and make babies, while he go out there and make all the money to be able to take care of all these babies and all the household and everything. Listen what a virtuous woman does. I just put that out there because you gotta say she's working. She's doing something already. It says he started out with she's seeking wool and flax and working willingly with her hands. She's working. It said, willingly with her hands. Read.
She is like the merchant's ships. She brings her food from afar.
Look, she is like the merchant's ships. What is that talking about? The merchants, I mean, these ships, you know, they coming into the harbor, bringing in many goods, selling it. The merchant ships, they ain't bringing stuff over here to give for free. Merchant ships, she like the merchant ships. She out there hustling. That's what they do. They got all these products that they bringing on the ships to sell. She bringing her food from afar. She bringing her food from afar. Might have to go a long ways to get the food. From afar. A distance. You know, I see some of these sisters, they be walking a long ways. They don't have no car. They be having them bags of groceries, got the children, they got everything. They be shoot.
Yeah, with the strollers and the
yep.
babies. None.
Yep. They have no choice.
Right.
She bring her food from afar. You know, brother look down on those women, but you know, they don't know. But this is what a virtuous woman does, Reed. Listen what she does, Reed.
She rises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maiden.
Yeah. See, she rises up before it's morning time. She rises also while it's yet night. It's still dark. And giveth meat to her household, thinking about what she gonna make for dinner, or make sure that everybody eat in the house, and a portion to her maidens, making sure everybody's taken care of. Everybody has something to eat. Read.
She considereth a field and buyeth it. With the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard.
That's more. I mean, come on. She look at a field, she buy it. There's a virtuous woman doing this. She look at a field, she buying it. And with her own hands, she planted a vineyard. She planting a vineyard. She growing these grapes. Read.
Right. She girded her loins with strength and strengthened her arm.
See? She girded her loins with strength. It's her stomach area. With strength. And strengthened her arms. She out there planting crops. She working. And strengthening her arms. I guess so. She out there doing the thing so far. Remember she already she done got wool and flax. And she's doing something. She just don't have no wool and flax and not doing anything with it. She gonna she gonna get this wool and flax, and she gonna be able to, she gonna be like the merchant ships selling.
Right.
Got her own business, selling, making clothes, whatever. Just, you know, having her own entity, her own incorporated corporation. Read.
Working in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 18. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night.
See? She perceived that her merchandise is good. her merchandise. It ain't say nobody else's merchandise but hers. This virtuous woman. Her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. So that means that she's up at night doing things. Remember, she get to sleep. She up at night doing certain things. And she's up early enough to make the food for her household and the maidens. And she's up at night. She said her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. Read.
She led her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff.
Yeah, that means she making clothes. She's sewing. She know how to sew. Go ahead.
She stretched out her hand to the poor. Yeah, she reaches forth her hand to the needy.
Right. She cares about the poor. She stretches forth her hands to the needy. Help the ones that's in need. It's beautiful. Go ahead.
She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
Hear that? She's not afraid of the snow because it's snow. It don't make her afraid. Got to still go out there and deal. Go ahead.
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Right. All her household got double garments. If it's cold, they got to be prepared for the winter. Read.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple.
Right. She's still working. But I can see she's still working with her hands, as I said. Strengthen her arms so she could do all these things.
Right.
Making herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. Royal. Read.
Her husband is known in the gates, when he sitteth among the elders of the land.
Right. I say her husband, this virtuous woman, her husband is known at the gates. That's where the elders met. At the gates. When he says among the elders of the land, they know him. And they know about this virtuous woman. Read.
She maketh fine linen and selleth it.
Here we go. You see that? Remember, she's like the merchant ships. So she making fine linen and selleth it. Read.
She delivered girdles unto the merchants.
Yeah, she delivered girdles to the merchants. She making something instead of selling it to the merchants that they could sell it. But they done got it from her because it's her creation. Read.
Right. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come.
Wow. Strength and honor are her clothing. That's what she clothed in with. Strength for the word of the Most High, doing the right things, following the laws of the Most High, and honor are her clothing. She's honorable. She's not dishonorable. That's what she's clothed with. And she shall rejoice in time to come. She's going to rejoice in time to come. So if you're not like this, you're not going to rejoice. She's not going to rejoice. They're not virtuous. They're not going to rejoice in time to come. Read.
She opened her mouth with wisdom.
So she opened her mouth with wisdom. The proper application of knowledge. So she definitely have to have a fear of the Most High. Read.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness.
And in her tongue is the law of kindness. Not all rowdy and all dishonorable. And talking smack. Her tongue is a law of kindness. It's a virtuous woman. That's what we're reading about. What's going to make a man life double. She's going to rejoice. She's going to be that pillow of rest. That's why the first thing it said, who can find this woman? Who can find a virtuous woman? Why is asking the question? Go ahead.
She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idols.
That's right. So she looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idols. Because you know what it said, when the possessor don't have a hedge around it, there's going to be spoiled. Another man come in and, next thing you know, she idle. Next thing you know, say there's some other man all up on her. And she get weak. Next thing you know, he done got her. And now she done committed adultery. Now she's not virtuous no more from that. That's why she says she looking well to ways of her household. She looking around at the house, making sure that everything is taken care of. She know everything. Ain't nothing that's gonna be in the house that's, gonna be foreign to her. And she's not dealing with being idle. I'm bored. Okay, why you bored? Nobody have no reason to be bored. As much as it is to learn of the word of the Most High, how you gonna say you bored? And you sitting here listening for 3 hours whenever I be on, I know. How you bored? You don't ask a question, you can't get an answer. Because you ain't studying enough. Or you're over here, you're over there, you're everywhere. So therefore your mind is nothing but a bunch of peanut butter. Because it's a lot given, much is given, much is required. You looking, okay, well, I'm going over there. I can go over this for weeks. Regardless, I'm just saying, this is something that you got to look at. We look at it as men, you got to look at it as women. Because most of the time, most of the things that we deal with is dealing with men. It say man, it don't say woman. But now you ask a question about marriage, so we got to look at, okay, well, this is what you need to look for. These are qualities that you can say, okay, well, let's look at this and let's try and make up for the best we can in the woman, because we got to go into the man too. Because he got to love his wife, as Mashak Shai loved the church, it says. He gave himself up for the church, so which is the children of Israel, the people. So it's two ways. It's just, we dealing with understanding, first and foremost, how a woman should be. Read.
Verse 28. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praiseth her.
That's right. So the children rise up and say, Mama, you blessed. Mama, you so blessed. What are you going to do? Think about it. For all the things that we just read about as a virtuous woman, you think she's not going to be blessed? Mm-hmm. Think about it. It didn't say she's going to try and sell nothing. She said she go to the merchants and sell it to them. Mm-hmm. Because, like I say, she maketh fine linen, verse 24, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchants. Mm-hmm. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. She handling her business. That's why it says her children arise up and call her blessed. If they're righteous children, they're going to call her blessed because they're going to see the works that she's done. And that's worthy to be, she's worthy to be praised. What'd you say? If she's doing this, she's worthy to be praised. Read.
Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all.
Yeah, that many daughters have done virtuously. But the one that does this, all the things that's been said here, so you excel them all. Read.
Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Most High, she shall be praised.
That's right. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. That's real. Say favor is deceitful. That means you bias. Some people want you to be biased, or they do something they think you're gonna be. You gotta show favor toward them. That don't work. I've never been like that. I'm not gonna be biased. That's what hold that. Get Ecclesiastes 8:8.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 8. Despise not the discourse of the wise.
Ecclesiastes 8:8. I mean 9:8. Salakia.
Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a